Welcome to segment 3. We have titled this series with segments, 3 segments, December Sharing. We wanted to bring forth a space to perhaps feel better than one is feeling. December, because of the season, if you will, can bring forth emotions that are painful. So many at this time of year feel burdened and heavy, sorrowful. Now, there are ones, naturally so, that feel the enlightenment of. But there are many who truly find this time held in this calendar of time difficult. So Tracy is the medium in which source energy, collective consciousness is flowing through. Tracy will say, it is as though I am receiving all good things from the heavens above, and this is how it is. And ones will ask, but what is collective consciousness? What are you doing? It's odd. It's really odd. Tracy will say, yeah, it is a miracle. And they'll say, it's odd. What are you doing? Who is it? Who's speaking? And to Tracy, it is only angels that are speaking. When ones find a space of feeling heavily burdened with life, and so many times it is judgment that brings about the feeling, the judgment of something, condemnation of something. And we have shared time and time again that so many find a space to beat upon oneself, scolding, endlessly scolding. I shouldn't have. Why did I do that? Why did I trust that one? Why am I feeling so miserable? I'm tired of feeling miserable. Oh, that's why. Yeah. And then go back in time, perhaps decades in time. And isn't it something that just the thought of something that was upsetting years ago can bring the same upset and hurt present moment? Something that happened in the playground can be just the feeling of pain, perhaps humiliation. It can bring forth that in an instant with one thought alone. And so, should we say, oh, just control your thoughts? Yeah, that would be helpful. But is that easy to do? If it was so easy, bickety-boo, magic wand, wouldn't most choose it? Wouldn't ones want to erase the memory? Or maybe they would not. Life experience creates a space of the contrast, the highs, the lows, the victories, the blows. And in this contrast, ones have we want to say ability, ones have the opportunity, not the best wording, ones have within themselves to bring forth who they authentically are. Every soul is eternal love. Now, not everyone would believe that, and we are not here to change a belief. Ones would think this is all made up. It's all made up. Who's she speaking with? She should be placed away. What if it was all as trusting as the sun? So we have shared in the last segments that when you are feeling anything but content and peaceful and joy and ease and vibrant, vivacious and passionate and inspired, it's difficult to feel inspiration when you feel beaten. And it's difficult to bring forth your passions, your creations, when you are feeling beaten and run down and heavy with life, the burdens of life. Again, all emotions are meant to be felt. But it feels so darn good when you feel passionate and vivacious and extraordinary, does it not? And it just radiates. It radiates. You can see light emanating from one who is joyous. Light in their eyes, light. You can just see it. Not only can you see it, you can feel it because it is a vibration. It goes out, extends beyond the physical form. But so does anger and frustration and feeling unworthy. So we have shared, if all is a vibration, and we are sort of going a little bit all over the place, but not really, because it all boils down to the understanding that you are a miracle creating miracles, and there are so many who would not even consider it. How did you get here? Tracy will say, how, speaking to us, how do you move my hands? How do I know what to say? How do I know to move aside? Where did these gifts come from? How did I know to bring it forth? And we are sharing that all souls have this divine connection. How do you know how to move your hands? How do you know what to say? The human body alone is a miracle, an extraordinary expansion of divine light and creation. You are a brilliant creation. BS. I never asked to be here. I never wanted to be here. BS. Create. What am I going to create? Do you know my life? What am I going to create? It is understood. If you feel that way, we are just sharing with you that you are a miraculous, divine creation, held in all divine creation. There are no mistakes in creation. Ponder that. Each soul is here for grand reason and grand purpose, and there are times it gets so buried with life experience. We just spoke about it. From a little one to adult, life experience will cover up the feeling of being a miracle. From a little one, why can't you tie your shoe? Why everyone else is tying their shoe at that? Why can't you tie your shoe? Can you not sit still? Can you not sit still long enough to tie your shoe? It's hard to feel miraculous when you can't tie your shoe. Well-meaning people create havoc. It is up to you to understand that well-meaning people are only coming from a space in which they stand upon their journey of life. Why are they scolding because the shoe is not tied quick enough? Perhaps they are feeling unworthy. Perhaps they are doing the best they can with the life they have been given and the emotions they are feeling at the time. How often have you said something that was uncaring and really not very nice? And later on you said to yourself, I was not very nice, I was uncaring, I was so upset that day. I just happened to walk in and I just let it out. I just said what I really didn't mean to say. So what if there is an awareness at some point? It might be the point when it spews out of your mouth, and it might not be until decades later. For some may say very unkind words, provide and extend unkind deeds, feeling that they are entitled to do so, wanting to feel superior, the bully in the playground. Why are they bullying in the playground? Why are they bullying shopping in a store to the clerk? Bullying doesn't stop as children. One can be bullied until they take their last breath. One can be a bully until they take their last breath. Why is that? And truly, it is because they have not found a space to remember that they are brilliant. Because when ones know that they are brilliant, excuse me, they only shine light. Ponder that. Ponder that. When ones feel vivacious, vibrant, passionate, surrounded by, would they be unkind? No. If one felt worthy, would they be giving? And would they be giving to ones that feel unworthy? Ponder that. When you find the space of knowing who you truly are, and not easy to do, you can ask Tracy, for she still beats upon herself. Even after this video, she'll beat upon herself. Oh, I should have not coughed. I should have, goes on. She has to remind herself. She has to remind herself to bring forth and place love, compassion, kindness, forgiveness upon it, including herself. She has to place compassion on herself, and so do you. Whether you are feeling miserable or joyous, it is when ones are suffering pain, and we say suffering, that ones tend to seek relief. You don't seek relief when you're passionate and excited about life. There would be no relief to be sought. But when you find it for yourself, and when you just give some understanding to yourself, some compassion to yourself, you feel so much better. Place compassion upon your upsets. Place love where it does not feel loving. Place kindness among the unkind. Place kindness among the unkind. Place gratitude in every step upon Mother Earth, and you will leave an imprint so grand, so magnificent. You would have the understanding that all souls that walk Mother Earth have been brought forth in a miracle. In the time of feeling frustrated, angry, or just hurt, hurt beyond hurt, hurt that brings you to your knees, or hurt that brings forth rage and anger, hurt that'll bring forth rage and anger because you are feeling hurt. Be kind to oneself. Be compassionate to oneself. Be understanding towards oneself. Bring forgiveness to oneself. And understand you are deeply, divinely loved beyond any comprehension. You are divine, eternal light, walking upon Mother Earth. And divine, eternal light is only miraculous. Really, really, really good. There is great love for you.